How come my school hasn't got a swimming pool?
Because Bessie Street's a normal school that everybody can go to.
I think somebody liked Oak Hill. Didn't they, Simon?
George, don't do that. You don't understand the implications.
Si, there's baths 400 yards from Bessie Street. We can go there any time you like.
Yes, but it's not inside my school.
Look, you saw his report. He needs pushing. He's bored. He'll stagnate where he is. They're pulling him backwards.
Oh, come on, George. That's a bit dramatic.
Did you see the diving boys? Did you see them?
Give the lad a better chance. Think about his future. Manchester Grammar School. Oxford University.
A Barlow at Oxford.
He's as sharp as a tack piece. You want to give him every chance you can.
We haven't got a 4x4 or an holiday home, George.
Well, neither had the Websters.
So, what did you do at school today, Si? Backstroke.
In principle. Well, that's all I'm asking. For next year. No big decisions, just in principle, eh?
Poor Sally.
No, it's precautionary, I think. She's out of the woods for now.
Imagine a world without cancer. We could all sleep at night.
Well, I think 3 children and a grandkid, that's enough to keep me tossing and turning. The boatman!
Hello, Skipper.
Ted.
Isn't this a nice surprise?
Well, no. No, she won't be in heaven as such. But she'll be able to play table tennis where she's going. It's just going to be very hot.
I'm sorry about what I said. It wasn't just your responsibility to make sure the book goes in the book bag.
Oh, that's all right.
And, I'm sorry about the other thing as well.
That's all right, too. I'm just glad it's all over with. I don't want any pity.
When did it happen?
A couple of days ago.
How?
Various failures, I don't know. Kidney infection, something to do with the lungs. She just had it. Even the doctors are pleased to see the back of her by the sounds of things.
Where does she live?
No fixed abode.
So there was a decent turnout then?
Me. Just me.
Does she?
Me and the vicar. We made small talk throughout. Her sister used to be a dancer.
Imagine having no one at your own funeral. Not no one. You were there, but just one mourner.
And I wasn't even mourning. I was doing whatever the opposite of mourning is.
Afternoon!
Yeah. I was celebrating, I suppose. Do you know, because in a really funny way, I feel free.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
To do what? You could have told Steve, you know, despite your differences.
We're on a break.
No, you're not. You're not on a break. You're married. Your own mother dying is a massive, massive thing. Steve was really worried about you this morning, love. Really, really worried.
Like I say, she was note to write home about. Life goes on.
Oh, Vicky. It's Vicky, innit?
Samantha.
Samantha. Yeah, Vicky's the other one, isn't she?
Vicky left last Tuesday.
Oh, either way, I'll have a pint of lager, methinks. And whatever you're having.
You're all right, Ta.
Ooh, and I'll have a packet of roast chicken crisps, please.
The posh school?
It was an open day.
Ah, we were just passing.
We all went. Me, Dad, we had and Grandad George.
And with you, Ken, if it's any consolation.
Well, it gives me hope.
Joanna.
Are you prepared for the onslaught? You withdraw your child from state education, you withdraw your support for all those children in the whole community whose families can't afford to pay for what should rightly be shared between everybody.
It's got a swimming pool.
There's a swimming pool 500 yards from Bessie Street, Simon.
Yeah, that's exactly what I said. Except I said 400 yards.
It's a little bit uncomfortable, but it might be psychosomatic.
We thought you'd come out with one of those old ready brick outlines. What's it called?
Phosphorescent. I felt a bit lonely in there. Like that picture of the monkey up in space. And I felt silly. But most of all, I felt really grateful. You know, all them clever scientists coming up with ways to keeping people alive. I mean, that is quite something, really, isn't it? Imagine if this has been 200 years ago. I would have been living on borrowed time.
I'm sick about that parking ticket.
Oh, Bill, we'll split it with you.
Hey, it's our price if you pay it within 14 days, isn't it?
2 minutes. And you know why, don't you? Because when I was walking in there, I saw that traffic warden. And I spoke to him.
Well, there you go.
I felt guilty and he knew it. And I hadn't even done anything wrong. I bet he was watching that car like a flaming hawk.
Oh, and all you were trying to do is help.
We must be knackered.
Yeah, I'm just going to finish this and have a lie down. Do you anything on the telly?
Not being funny, but I feel like a drink.
I'll take you and your sister to the Rovers after. Give you a bit of peace and quiet. They've been good as gold all afternoon, haven't they?
Good as gold? Dad, do you actually know how old we are?
I thought it was all dead and buried.
Look, Dad, nobody's made any decisions. We're just talking here in principle.
Yeah, well, we've been here before without him. You know, if you told me I'd have 2 grandsons going through private education...
He isn't. Yet.
Who wants sticky toffee pudding?
Oh, yes, please.
No, thank you.
I suppose the classes would be smaller.
Look, Simon's schooling is ultimately up to me, OK?
Exactly. Not George.
Love you all as I do.
Ken, it's none of our business.
Right, well, I'm going out. I don't know what I did wrong. I must have been talking to thin air all these years.
Stay away from that canal.
Good night, Simon. Good night, Leanne.
See you, Kim.
What's the matter, Grandad?
Oh, Grandad's just a bit tired and grumpy, that's all.
Well, it's good she escaped the chemotherapy. That's the real kicker, isn't it?
Especially for a woman. She doesn't want to be messing around with wigs and headscarves at her age. People giving her sympathetic looks in the street.
I worked with a bloke who had it. Said he might as well have had a big C tattooed on his forehead.
You know, I should really pop over, see how she got on.
Leave 'em be a minute.
I'll give her a ring then.
So I hear you're staying put.
No, that's right. But I'd already put the deposit down on the flat, you see. I'm in the process of trying to retrieve it as we speak.
Well, then, need a new set of wheels. It'll come in handy if you got it.
Oh,
Can you wait till...
Oh, don't look so tense. I'm not a loan sharp. I'm not going to drag you into the ginnel and duff you up.
No.
A week's fine.
Thanks.
Kevin says she's asleep.
We still go back to see Mrs. Tredegar every year. The bosun says that he's getting too stiff to climb up and trim the mast and the funnels, and that Mrs. Tredegar doesn't seem to mind. And so, gradually, year by year, the trees are growing back into their old shape. They are becoming ordinary trees. And soon there will no longer be any way at all of knowing that they were once the green ship. Don't tell anybody, will you, why I'm crying? You're only a make-believe flaming ship.
Didn't go barging into George's again.
No, I didn't.
Simon wasn't impressed with you storming out like that, you know. He's a perceptive little chap.
Yeah, I know he is. And perceptive little chaps will flourish anywhere.
Have you calmed down a bit, though?
Any sticky-toffee pudding left?
Oh, Ken. Everybody's different, love. Otherwise the world would be a very boring place.
I just like things to be fair.
I know you do, love. But they're not.
Here we are.
Hello, 2 pints, please, Liz. Rosie?
Oh, I'll have a white wine, please. No, actually, can I have a vodka and cranberry?
Sophie?
Please, can I just have an orange juice?
You can.
Thank you.
Well, I'm glad you've seen sense.
It's not about sense.
Look, you can change your mind at any point. And as for the money, you've no need to worry about a penny of it. Just do one thing for me. On the day he graduates, just remember this. Cheers.
Cheers. Oh,
Yeah, Leon said you were here.
We're celebrating, Ken.
Yeah, well, I just wanted to say that whatever my opinions on this matter, if this is the way you see the world, who am I to criticise?
Good man.
And I shall wish him all the best in his new school when he starts.
like I said, it's only for next year. You know, nothing's sorted yet.
Get your drink, Ken?
No, I'll draw the line at celebrating. Good night, Peter. Good night, George.
Ken?
Good night.
Well, where's your mother?
To Mum. To Mum.
So, yeah, what did they say to you two girls? If anyone can get through this, it's your mother.
You not afford two papers? Seen that? Brendan Callahan out with a hamstring. Had his brother in my cab last week. A month, they reckon. What county needs is a decent centre half. Ask anyone. Craig Breakwell, innit? From the brewery.
Got laid off, mate. Last June.
Steve McDonald. On the Rovers there.
We had a drayman was knocking off your mum.
Yeah, that's right.
Derek.
What do you think to this one here, Vicky?
Well, Vicky left last Tuesday. That's Samantha.
Fancy going into town, lads?
No.
Come on, we'll get leathered.
You are leathered.
Oh, this. I give you that one, fair play. Oh, come on. Let's go to a club for old time's sake.
We barely know you.
I'll pay, it's on me.
Just go home, mate. Give it a rest, yeah?
You're boring as used to. I don't suppose you fancy coming into town, do you, Vic? Just as a mate. I don't see why I can't have a mate just because she's female. It's ridiculous.
Time was it?
My feet are killing me.
Oh, well, you go on up, I'll do rest.
You've still not heard anything from him? Must be his turn to stop out all night then.
Yeah, don't bother me.
Something's got to give now. Seriously. Enough is enough. Night, love.
Night, Liz.
I've booked it.
Booked what?
The lakes. Same cottage, honeymoon suite.
You booked it?
I use your credit card, is that all right?
How much is it per night?
Oh, who cares? Can't wait to be alone with you.
You are alone with me. Well, David's just gone to the picture with Graham. He'll be back soon.
Alone. Real fires, mulled wine, cold outside. Lakes stretching out in front of you like... What was it you called it?
Big mirror.
A big mirror.
Could live on that lake.
You know what it is, don't you?
What?
It's our lake.
I think you're getting a bit old for this sort of carry-on.
Hey, past your bedtime, Deirdre.
You know, you and Becky want to watch out. You're driving your mother up the wall. And don't even get me started on the effect it's having on Amy.
It's none of your business.
Actually, it's very much my business.
Well, maybe you don't know the half of it.
Well, maybe I don't. But I do know one thing. Becky is going to lose patience with you eventually, and then where will you be? I like Becky. She's a good sort.
I know.
Go and get some sleep.
Deirdre.
What?
You ain't got a spare fag, have you? I was supposed to be at the optician's today. I had an appointment for an eye test.
I know, it was on the fridge.
I missed it.
The phone.
I'm sorry about your old mum, kid. I'm so sorry.
Don't be, I'm not.
Why did I have to find out from Roy Cropper about my own mother-in-law, who I've never met, who you've barely mentioned since we've been together?
She's gone now. She wasn't important. It's not important.
Of course she's important. Of course it's important, you big flump.
Flump?
My mum called me this morning. I thought it was quite funny.
I thought I could just sneak off. Make sure she got burnt proper. No one need know I ever had her. But the next thing, I'm telling Roy and Ailey. I'm telling Liz. Amy.
Amy?
I'm telling anyone who'll listen.
Well, you weren't telling me.
Do you know what, though? I didn't want your sympathy. I didn't try very hard to get you to come with me today, I know, but
You lied about it. If I'd known it was your mother.
It doesn't feel like we're in this together anymore. That's the problem. Innit?
Do you hate me?
Do you hate me?
Sometimes. Recently.
I've hated you so much over the past few weeks. Really, really hated you. I wanted you with me today. I was too spiteful. I don't know.
Well, I know I've been a moron.
Yes, you have been a moron and worse.
But... Hey, give me another shot.
Maybe. If you'll give me another shot.
You know, you don't have to be so private. Why are you always so private?
It's just things I'd rather forget about, baby.
Well, you got to try and be a bit more honest, though. You know, deaths in the family, etc. I can't cope with all sorts of bulletins, good news, bad news.
Pregnant.
Beg your pardon?
Yeah, I am. I'm pregnant. Found out on New Year's Eve.
Pregnant?
Come with me. Let's go up to bed.
Just how nervous are these pop stars?
You can see that the nerves are starting to affect them, and it's not really good for the voice. Everything tightens, so we don't want them to be too nervous this evening.
6 will become 5. Pop star to opera star is next.